Nestled in the heart of Bulgaria, this enchanting 6,000 square meters plot of land is a gateway to a life filled with the melodies of nature. Imagine waking up to the soothing sounds of a flowing river, accompanied by the songs of rare wild birds, all while being surrounded by the majestic views of the Bulgarian mountains. Situated along the picturesque river Rusenski Lom, this property is a haven for those seeking solace away from the hustle and bustle of urban life. For those who appreciate the tranquility of nature, this land offers a unique opportunity to create your own sanctuary. The area, designated as a nature preserve, beckons with endless possibilities for development. Whether you yearn for camping adventures, leisurely walks in open meadows, or the thrill of fishing, this property caters to your desires. Explore the rich history of the ancient Roman Empire by following the tracks, visiting rock monasteries, churches, and the renowned fortress of Cherven, all within easy reach. The property's stunning views provide access to beautiful forests, meadows, and the riverbank, making it an ideal location for horse riding or long, peaceful walks in an environment untouched by city noise and industrial pollution. The 100% freehold, fertile land opens up possibilities for cultivating crops, fruits, and vegetables, allowing you to create your own sustainable oasis. This unique property is available for sale, offering flexible payment plans to suit your needs, whether you prefer a one-time cash purchase or a convenient pay-monthly option. Don't miss the chance to own a piece of Bulgaria's natural beauty, where every day can be a new adventure. Escape the ordinary and embrace a life surrounded by the breathtaking nature of Bulgaria. Contact us as soon as possible to seize this amazing opportunity and embark on a journey to your own slice of paradise. We invite you to leave a comment, like the video, and subscribe to our channel for future updates on the latest Bulgaria home tours and real estate opportunities. Discover the beauty of Bulgaria with us and make your dream property a reality.